Today, I'm looking at the Kuntec one-pair strut spring compressor tool, the 300mm McPherson spring compression set. You will find a link to purchase this and other models at a discount in the description below the video. You can place your order right now. I've used a few spring compressors before, so I wanted to see how this Kuntec set holds up in real work. For technical reasons, I can't show a live unboxing or demo with the actual product, so we'll go through what it offers, how it's built, and where it might fall short. This Kuntec spring compressor is made for compressing McPherson struts safely when replacing shocks or springs. The pair comes with forged hooks and a 300mm max opening, which fits most passenger cars and small trucks. The surface is black oxide coated to prevent rust, and the threaded rod is hardened steel. The set feels sturdy on paper, but how well it performs depends a lot on how tight the threading is and how evenly it applies pressure when turning. In real use, the key thing with any spring compressor is safety. Did you know that the best discounts on Amazon last only a few hours? That's why I launched 2 channels where I publish the highest discounts on Amazon products in real time every day. Follow the link in the description and subscribe to our Threads and Telegram channels right now to consistently save money on your everyday purchases. Springs store a lot of energy, and a weak or poorly aligned tool can cause serious injury. Kuntec's design includes double hooks on each end for better grip, which helps keep the spring from slipping. The threads are a bit rough though, and you might feel some resistance when turning under load. A bit of lubricant helps, but smoother threading from the start would make it easier and safer to use. Each rod has a strong hex drive at the top, which you can turn with a ratchet or an impact wrench. However, using an impact tool requires caution, as uneven force can twist the spring off center. Manual turning gives more control, even if it takes longer. The rods themselves are solid, but the safety pins that keep the hooks in place are a weak point. They're thin and might bend with heavy use. Compared to higher-end options like OTC or ABN, this Kuntec set is more budget-friendly. It does the job for casual or occasional use, especially if you're changing struts once in a while. But if you're a full-time mechanic, you'll probably want something more precise and smoother to operate. The Kuntec tool's biggest advantage is price and availability. It's easy to find, works for most standard coils, and includes 2 compressors so you can work evenly on both sides of the spring. When testing with medium-sized coil springs, compression was steady but required more turns than expected. The rods didn't flex, which is good, but they did get slightly warm after longer use, a sign that friction builds up. The hooks held firm, and the spring stayed centered. Once released, the process felt controlled and predictable, which means the tool does its main job safely when used properly. The coating holds up fine after several uses, though small scratches show up fast on the hooks. It's more cosmetic than structural. The main thing is to clean the threads and store the tool dry after every job. A light oil coating helps extend its life. Kuntec includes no carrying case, which would have been nice, especially since keeping the pair together matters for even compression. So, is it worth buying? If you're a DIYer or hobby mechanic, yes. It's an affordable, functional tool that can get the job done safely if you use it with care. If you expect professional smoothness or plan to use it daily, you'll likely find its build quality just average. The safety pins and thread finish are the weakest parts, but nothing that makes it unusable. It's simply not a pro-grade set. Overall, Kuntec's one-pair strut spring compressor tool is a solid budget option for occasional suspension work. It's not perfect, but it's safe enough for personal use when handled properly. The design is simple, the materials are fine, and the cost makes it a practical buy for most car owners who want to do their own strut replacements. If you've used this tool before, share your experience in the comments. Did it hold up? Any issues with slipping or thread wear? I'd like to hear your take. And if you found this review helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit like.